When do I start from? Since I need more money. Why God won't give you money? The reason why God won't give you money. Okay, so number 6, we'll be looking at your bank of belief. Your bank of belief. Okay, so for those that just join us for the first time, I will do a little bit of revision so that you can catch up with us. And Mr. Fantastic, this is my sound system is speaking in tongues. I don't understand myself today. I don't know. Is the battery or something? Okay. Okay, let's just do something very interesting. So we started the class by telling us context for the concept, and we told us that there is more money in your mind than in your bank account, than in your hand, than in your wallet. You have more money in your mind. So how can you print money from your mind? How do you make money from your mind? It's time to get money off the mind, of course, and instead get money from the mind. For something to be in your mind, it should be value. Value addition, impact, contribution, creativity, innovation. That's what you should be thinking about. Because that's what actually will be rewarded for creating value is money. The reward for solving problem is money. Money is a reward for solving problem. Money is a reward for making impact. Money is a reward for making contribution. So you don't get rewarded if you think I don't have money, how do I make more money? No, you get more rewarded how you can solve problems for people. So that took us to we start talking about why do people always get money in their mind and not value instead, not solution instead. Is because lack of money, financial pressure, and we look so many things and we discuss. When you actually get money on your mind, that's a big problem. So instead of obsessing about I need money, I don't have money, rather than why not be obsessed, how do I create value, how do I solve problem? Because money in your mind is more important and more than the one in your hand. So the money in your mind is more than the one in your bank account. So if we're saying so, we should begin to look at then what is money, because we cannot when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. So money is a reflection in the mirror. Money is a metric used to measure the value of goods or services. So money is simply a measurement instrument and it's a tool for measurement. So if you put something in front of a mirror, it's surely going to reflect on the mirror. The mirror will actually bring the image that is in front of the mirror. You cannot go to the mirror and try to drag it big and fat. No. Rather, you increase the value of the picture, the image, the real value in front of the mirror. Once the value is increased, the mirror object, the picture will also increase. So money is as such reflect and measure the actual worth of things that you bought or sold. It is based on social contract in which we agreed means of exchange of value, and is in terms of we have used money to agree a means of exchange. So it's a medium of exchange. So you can see that at the end and the beginning of every transaction is always value for value. So you cannot go to the marketplace and say I don't have value, give me money, give me items. When you ask for value without nothing, that is you are begging. Don't be a beggar, come to the marketplace with value. So you can see that it's not just the paper, it's not just the coin, it's not just the credit card or the debit card or digits on the screen. It's simply a reflection in the mirror. We discussed so much to say that you can only adjust the object in front of the mirror, which is the value, and the picture in the mirror will actually be adjusted. So it's simply a descriptive of what is standing in front of the mirror. Money in itself does not have intrinsic value. You cannot carry peppermint and start eating it. You cannot do that. You only transact with it to buy food, buy clothes. That is the only way that money can be useful. So definitely, cash is simply refers to legal tender. If that leads us to begin to discuss about 5 forms of money, which is all about, of course, character, credibility, leverage, credibility, skills and competence, and we now discuss cash. So, and then we went to the point to say, if we say that actually the money is simply reflecting the real worth, which is value, either products or services. So, what is value? Because if you say that the real thing that money is simply a measurement instrument for value. So what value is will actually help you to get more money. So we said that to have more money, you must create more value. Then value is anything that solves problem for other people. Of course, value is anything that is useful to someone else other than you. And how we know that value is very important is because God never created everything to be on its own. So everything God made was designed to solve a problem. Everything man invented was designed to solve a problem. That's how everybody are being rewarded. So man took what God created. He took the tree to make tables and chairs, and it's being rewarded. He's solving the problem. The shoe you are wearing today is man invention. It's solving a problem. The clothes, this marker is solving a problem. The board is solving a problem. The laptop, the phones, devices, everything you see is solving a problem. So you want to make more money, you must solve more problem. You must meet up a need. You must make impact. You must make contribution, positive contribution to improve lives and property. You cannot because I need money. Money does not go to people that needs money. Money only goes to that have value. Help me tell your neighbor value. No, now that one is begging for a charge card this morning. Touch yourself. Say I'm a success.
I'm a success.
You can do better than that. Touch yourself. Say I'm a millionaire.
I'm a millionaire.
So to make more money, everything must solve a problem. And what it means, everything must solve a problem. What it means solving a problem means that it's serving a purpose. If you serve a purpose, definitely money will look for you because value always commands its own return. If you don't like what you see in the mirror, you don't like what you see in your bank account, you don't like what you see in your life, all you need to do is to adjust the value of you bring to the marketplace, the value of who you are. All you can do is to adjust the value, the object in front of the mirror that is reflected in the mirror. So, given that money is reflection of value, if you want to have more money, you must do three things. Number one, you must money reflects and represents and measure value. Number one, you must have value. Number two, you must add value. Number three, you must be valuable yourself. Instead of having money in your mind, you should be thinking about value in your mind. The difference between a rich man and a poor man is that with what we think is a different thing. Our mindset. I don't just wake up and say I want money. No. I mean, which niche in the marketplace do I want to dominate? What kind of solution, what kind of problem do I want to solve in the marketplace? And how do I going to solve it? I mean, think about this, write it down, look for quality men and associate with them, share the idea with them because it's the worst thing for you to do is to have your ocean idea and share it to a cup mindset. That is a big sabotage. Or you carry your 12 by 12 idea and put in a 3 by 3 mindset. It will not work. And that's why I say poor people have problem because every idea they share to all their fellow poor men, they discourage them. Some of them don't forget about it. You know, we are poor people. We don't have money. We cannot execute it. You know, family can easily succeed. All those negative opinions, all those self-limiting beliefs you have been holding on to, that is making you not even make a step of faith. Because see, they are so afraid of failing. You know, we cannot afford to fail now because we're not sure of the next meal. The thing you need to understand that risk takers are history makers. Action takers are money makers. You cannot afford to see if you don't want to take any risk, you miss all the shots. But because you don't even give a try, you're not making an attempt. But if you take the risk, you might be. You see, the thing that the more attempts you make, increase your chance of succeeding in life. So understand that on earth, the earth is not meant to be independent or part of its own. It's meant to be interdependent part. That means everything relies on something to succeed. I'll give an example. A seed needs the soil, and the soil needs to be exposed to the sunlight, and it needs to be watered for it to turn to a tree and to bring forth fruit that the eater will eat. That's to say that the ground is solving the problem for the seed, and the seed is solving the problem of the tree and the fruit is solving the problem for the eater. That means everything, of course, is a solution. You are divinely, deliberately, intentionally created on earth as a solution to someone, to a nation. Tell your neighbor, I'm a solution.
I'm a solution.
That is why you may be born naked, but you are not born empty. God deposits something in you, give things, talent, ideas, creativity, vitality. You need to come and discover, develop, and deploy. Tell your neighbor, discover.
Discover.
Tell your neighbor, develop.
Develop.
Tell your neighbor, deploy.
Develop.
So everything man made, everything God made and designed was to solve a problem. Everything man invented was to solve a problem. That is why another thing for solving a problem is serving a purpose. And of course, everything that God made serves a purpose because it solves a problem. And we discussed yesterday a lot. Everything of value serves a purpose by solving a problem. Value is anything, product or service that solves a problem. Value is anything that is useful to someone else other than you. Value meets up a need for others. Value solves problem for others. So you want to actually make more money, solve more problem for more people. Find a need. You want to solve problem for the rich and wealthy, for you to be able to pay better, fine. What's up for the middle class, average class, or the poor masses, fine. But you must solve a problem. And if you are not creating a problem, you cannot be fulfilled in life because you are a creator and you are meant to create something that will solve problem for someone. That leads us to where do I start from? Now we're going to talk about the starting point today. So now the starting point. So I would like you to get your note. Let's begin to write. Yesterday I made a statement that I said the starting point for making more money from your mind is to find a problem you can solve. That's what I said yesterday. Now, yes or yes? Now today, write it down right now on your note. A fault you can fix. Find a fault you can fix. A need you can meet. Find a fault you can fix in the marketplace. Find a fault you can fix in the marketplace. Comma, a need you can meet in the marketplace. In a way that works for a lot of people in the marketplace. Whether in your business, organization, community. Find a fault you can fix in the marketplace. That's where exchange will occur. Find a fault you can fix in the marketplace. Find a need you can meet in the marketplace that works in a way that works for a lot of people. That's how money is being transacted. Transactions. Transaction must occur for you to make money. You scale it to put your margin. Definitely find a fault you can fix in the marketplace. Come and find a need you can meet in the marketplace in a way that works for a lot of people in the marketplace. So once you do that, because it's naturally accepted. Once you can meet up somebody in it, the only way they can reward you is to give you money. Before money was invented, it was trade by barter, value for value. Either goods for goods, goods for services, service for goods, service for service. But now, the invention of money, coins, card, credit, cryptocurrency, every means of exchange, definitely, nobody will just give you money without you having value. So what are you bringing to the table? And nobody's helping me. No, nobody. You don't come to the table with a pity. You don't come to the marketplace with, I cannot do it. No. And who are you solving the problem for? As I keep telling you, if I was to solve a problem, I solve problem for wealthy people. Because they'll pay better. Not the one that will want us to collect for free. Wanting something for nothing is called begging. They're not begging. Okay, I don't get anything. I don't get anything about find something for me. That thing you are doing is called begging. Stop going to rich men for nothing. Don't tell your destiny helper your problems. Tell your destiny helper your dreams, your goal, your vision, your plan. Tell about your destiny, not your problems. When you do that, you shall circle that relationship. Quality, that's why poor men meet people, they beg for items. They're not items. Wealthy men beg for ideas, and ideas rules the world. Yes or yes? You don't go. You don't do that. That's why you struggle effortlessly. See that God is so unfair. Lord is not unfair. The universe gives you what predominantly occupy your mind. Occupy your mind with value, solution, impact, contribution. That is how the universe rewards you. The universe does just like the law of gravity, just like this. It doesn't obey anybody. That is, as far as you're a human being, tall, short, fat, gravity takes place. No, there's no need. You don't need to pray for this. Normal circumstances, gravity takes place. That's how the law of the universe works. It's just if I try to stop, that it don't come down, it's a miracle. And God did not design. God put systems and structures for us to survive, to not survive, not to excel, to prosper. So, but if you don't understand the rules, the laws, that governs that body of knowledge, the philosophy that governs the body of knowledge, and you'll be struggling. So instead of you struggling, just seek to study the laws, because learning is a royal habit. What did I say? Learning is a royal habit. Tell your neighbor, it takes a king to study. So it's a royal thing. That's why everybody don't do it. Everybody don't do it. And if you do it, you're among the 1% of the world population, the wealthy class, not just the royal class, the premium class. It's just for everybody. I don't know. This is not found among poor people. They don't study. They rather complain and blame, justify. It's not me, it's economy. They blame everything outside them and not them. They blame their father, their great grandfather. They blame everybody, and they're the only one that's not the problem. And that is the problem. The moment you don't see yourself as a major determining factor, you cannot change the contributing factor. Your circumstances will never. You always reflect who you are on the inside. How you know who you are on the inside is your bank account. It's still different. It defines you, because the more value you have, the more value your bank account will be. If I let me write this down, very important or not, because finding a problem, because problems comes with pains, and finding the pain and feeling the pain, find the problem to meet for other people. Of course, you're going to put more money in your pocket. Write down, very important. If you can solve a problem for others, if you can solve a problem for other people, then you are valuable to them. If you can solve a problem for other people, then you are valuable to them. If you can solve a problem for other people, then you are valuable to them. Therefore, monetary value will be placed on you. That is how it works. If you can solve a problem for other people, then you are valuable to them. Therefore, monetary value will be placed on you. That's how we make money. We don't make money because we are so handsome, we are so tall. No, we make more money because we solve a problem, meet a need, make impact, and make contribution. Right on your nose, say if you can solve a problem for other people, then you are valuable to them. You are valuable to them. Therefore, monetary value will be placed on you. You'll be rewarded. If I'm solving a problem for you and that problem is not useful to you, then I'm not valuable to that. That's to say that, for example, you are not thirsty, I give you water. You are not thirsty, so you're not giving me money. But if I'm thirsty, I give you water, I'm meeting a need. So that value is anything that is useful to someone else. Or that means it can be useful to me, it might not be useful to you. So if I, for example, now you have eaten, you are filled, because when you are filled, you love food, that is, you don't want it. So I'm not solving the problem. It's useful to me, I'm hungry, but I present to you, say I don't want. You will not give money. So it must be useful and helpful. It must impact. So if you're hungry and I solve that problem for you, give me money. That's how it works. So transactions occurs in the marketplace, and it only occurs by meeting up a need, solving a problem that is useful, helpful. Like if you are solving knowledge problem, my brother, you will make a lot of money. Man has 3 basic needs. Man is a body. I told you. Okay, let me say that this. Man is a spirit, for sure. Man is a spirit, of course, that lives in a body, that has a mind. So anything you can solve for these 3 aspects of man, they will give you money. The body needs food, yes or yes? The spirit needs word of God, yes or yes? The mind need knowledge, so no knowledge. That is why you can see anybody that solves any part of basic needs of man. Solving food problem, you always be money. Solving knowledge will always be money. Money goes to those that meet up these three basic needs. Because even though, whether you like it or not, you cannot stay for 2 months, 3 months, 5 months without not eating food. It's demand, it's a necessity, it's a need. Once you can meet a man's need, meet his problem, you will always make money. So stop telling me I don't have money. You don't have money, that means you don't have value to you've not discovered yourself yet. You are still thinking that government should come to you, but somebody. No. Government, the plan of government was not to make you wealthy. The plan of government is to put you in a subject matter, so you can only be a slave to them. That's how government rule people. So for you to actually live above the normal, your philosophy must change, because your psychology determines your personal economy. You must create your own economy. You must be in charge. Don't depend. Let the source of your income not be controlled by external factor other than you, because he who controls your source of income controls your life. Tell your neighbor. He who controls your source of income controls your life. Be in charge. Say, no, I'm in charge. The best way to be in charge is to discover yourself. Sit down, nobody will do it for you. It's your personal responsibility. It's 100% response. You must respond to your ability. Stop telling me you don't have capacity. No, everything God created is a solution. Say, I'm a solution. So there's no lack of money. All the nairas you see, they don't take it to heaven. All the nairas in Nigeria, that is how it happen. So this money is in people's pockets, and for you to get the money, you must meet up a need for them. Yes or yes? Yes. Money goes to those that have value, not those that needs money. So for money to come to you, you attract money based on your philosophy, your energy, your frequency of thought. Money is energy. Tell me, energy. It's attracted to people, and some people repel money based on their attitude, the content of their character, based on their inability to become skilled and competent to attract money to themselves. You don't chase money, you attract money. So you don't have money, that means that you just sit down and conduct internal audits. I thought in the last section, but let's just continue like this. The marketplace has a pressure. Everybody in this planet have a pressure, because human needs are insatiable. I talk about a law called Parkinson law, which says that your needs and wants increases as your income increases. So if there's a hierarchy of survival I would have drawn for us, but you take us distract from this class. Now I have to do another training for you. There are people that have basic needs, they will have status needs, people have influential need, social need, and once you can meet up any need at every level, money will be given to you, because value commands its own return. You can be part of monetary value in terms of item, product, or services. The marketplace has pressure because it demands, like consumers demands, business demand, organization demand. The marketplace demands somebody to create or source or supply them the solution to their problem. Right on your note, very important. The marketplace is consciously, write it down. The marketplace is consciously and subconsciously looking for solution. The marketplace is consciously and subconsciously looking for solutions. The marketplace, you know them people that have needs. The marketplace is consciously and subconsciously looking for solutions, new ideas, innovations. The marketplace is consciously and subconsciously looking for solutions, new ideas, an innovation, a breakthrough, a technology, a technique, etc. that solves problem that cause them pain. The marketplace is consciously and subconsciously looking for solution, new ideas, an innovation, a breakthrough strategy, a technique, a technology, etc. that solves problem that cause them pain. So all of us have a need, either to make more money, or to manage your money, or to multiply your money. Everybody have a need. Either you are not making more money you want to make, either you have more money but you want to manage them, either you can manage your money but you want to multiply. So the marketplace, whether they like it or not, the universe, the whole world is looking for, consciously or subconsciously looking for solution. Of course, looking for new ideas. iPhone 16 Pro Max, iPhone 17 Pro Max, iPhone 18 Pro Max, 2004, Toyota, 2005, they're innovating. Everybody looking for new things. We are excited about the new innovation. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Every market is looking for something. Don't that make them feel good? We'll talk about that shortly. That will solve problem for them. They are consciously, subconsciously looking for solution, new ideas, new innovation, breakthrough ideas, strategic, new technique, technology that cause them pain, that solve problem that cause them pain. So, every company is looking for how they can make more money. Every organization, they are looking forward to look more sharp. I'm looking forward to shave my hair, clean up, to sew my clothes. Everybody, So you can't tell me there's no money. Money only goes to those that have value. Pray from now to tomorrow. God don't solve problem by giving you dollars and pounds. Because dollars and pounds and naira don't produce in heaven. It's on earth here. So until you have become that person that can create solution for people, they will not hand over money to you. People only hand over money to people that solve their problem, that meet up their needs. Yes or yes? So in the marketplace, you must show up as a solution. You must stand up as a solution. You must speak up as a solution. Tell them, show up. Talk to me. Tell them, stand up. Tell them, speak up. You can have good ideas, but you're not talking. Nobody will know about it because a closed mouth is a closed destiny. You're afraid of people will say, I don't want people to criticize me. People always talk, church. My brother, let people talk. People are entitled to their opinion. People's opinion don't pay your bills. Tell your neighbor, people's opinion don't pay your bills. Want to shop in the marketplace? Want to be at the top? My brother, prepare. You become the topic. Tell your neighbor. Once you want to be at the top, you become the topic. Once you want to be at the head, you become the headline. Get used to it. You don't want to be successful. Don't want to talk about me. Get used to it. That's all successful men. We prepare our mind. People talk. And you cannot please the whole wide world, my brother. Even Christ never pleased the whole wide world. So people say, kill and kill and kill and. Guy won't come die, give us salvation. He say, kill and hang him for cross. That is how it is. So get used to it. See, the thing is this. You cannot throw stones at every dog that backs at you. Tell neighbor. You can never throw stones to every dog that backs at you, because you will never get to your destination. Church, you carry stone throw. I don't tolerate nonsense. You throw. Before you know, you have spent all your days. I ask you why he said, give me insults. Must you collect all the insults? Return it back. Then return it back. Ignore them. Just ignore certain people. That's how I do. Don't give them. They will talk. You do good, though, they will talk. You do bad, though, they will talk. Leave mouth, make mouth talk. After all, that talk, no, they pay your bills. Yes or yes? Just be sincere that you're showing up in the marketplace to solve problem, to meet up in need, and definitely, of course, the money will flow to you. Because see, the thing is this: the size of the problem you are solving in the marketplace, the side of the difficult of the problem you are solving in the market determines the kind of money to be paid in the marketplace. How big is the picture? How big is the problem? How complex it is? That is how that will determine your paycheck. That will determine the kind of money comes to you. Right down, you know, very important. If you want to be paid more, in the marketplace, you must worth more. You need to be worth more in the marketplace. You want to be paid more in the marketplace. You need to worth more in the marketplace by solving complex problems for a lot of people. You want to be paid more in the marketplace. You need to worth more in the marketplace by solving a problem, by solving complex problem for a lot of people. And that is why there's a way the marketplace reward us. Let me show something. It's not part of my class, but let me just see what I can do. It's the way the marketplace reward us. Now look at this very well. This is the ladder of value creation. Number 4 here, if you have to climb a ladder, how do you climb that? From top or from down? From down, right? Tell your neighbor. Nobody climbs the ladder with 2 hands in his pockets. Get one out of the pocket. Let's get to work. So the first ladder is called the implementers. What else is called? The implementers, that are the people that exchange their time for money. Tell no time for money. The people that exchange their strength. Tell no strength for money. Tell no money. Their effort for money. They are the people that paid the lowest in the marketplace. So once you go to the marketplace, showing up like, I have energy, I can work, they will pay you small. The universe does not reward you according to effort. It rewards you according to the knowledge behind the effort. The universe pays you according to how you operate in the marketplace. Go to bank. People that are getting paid the lowest is the security man, the cleaners that use their energy to work. Go to hotel. People that paid more, they pay the least in the marketplace in the hotel. People that do the cleaning jobs. So in the marketplace, if you show up with your strength, the marketplace reward is small. So they reward you according to your contribution in the marketplace. That's how the universe reward. So the only way you can become a successful implementer is to document your processes. The document, because you know one day that you're going to become the number 3, which is called the manager. Tell the manager. The managers, of course, manage the implementers. That's how the universe reward. So how do the universe reward you? Because you unify. Tell them unify. To make money. So the manager, of course, in every industry makes more money than the implementer. You don't do the job, hotel, you come, you this, unify them. In bank, the same thing. Anywhere you go, managers being paid. So once you can unify, the universe rewards you more. And people here be crying, I'm the one doing all the job. You are just crying, you are making noise. The universe doesn't reward your cry. It rewards your philosophy. Because you are thinking about unifying.
because you know that universe reward more at that level. It doesn't reward you according to effort. The thought behind the effort, the definition behind the effort, the knowledge behind the effort. The universe will always reward the unifiers more than those that implement. So don't show up as a implementer. Even though you show up as an implementer, document the processes, because once you can start thinking as a manager, because you know the universe reward more, the universe will bring it to you, because the universe responds to your thoughts, it responds to your definition, responds to the knowledge, because that's how the universe reward. You want to be paid more in the market, you have to go to the next ladder, which is called the communicators. What that is called? The universe will always reward the communicators more than, because we use our mouth to make money. That's why people don't understand us. They say, the guy only talk now. We communicate to managers, we make more money. So we understand the philosophy of life, because everybody, every subject has a body of knowledge. And life is a game. Even every game has rules. And you understand, football has rules, basketball, long tennis. If you don't play according to the rule will play. It's not about shouting. I've been playing football now. You are not playing according to the rules. You'll be sacked. You'll be given a red card. You'll be thrown out of the field. In the world we live, the world rewards those who talk than people that manage, than people that implement. Just get used to it. That is how it is. I make more money than people that I talk to that manage my businesses for me. I don't do the business. I think about it, talk to them. Look at Dangote. Dangote just think and talk to who? The managers that manage the cement industry. Dangote don't work in cement industry or Tupa. He's not there. He's not in refiner in Lagos. He talked to them. That's why the highest level of reward is number one, which is called the imaginators. What else is called?
Imaginators.
The imaginators. We use our mind to make more money. We think more in our mind. We arrange our thoughts. We create. We use our money to make money. Imaginators imagine and talk to the communicators, which communicate to the managers, and managers do the work. And this is God's creative order. When God said, let us, say not us. God just thought about it and in his mind and said, let us create man in our image and likeness. And after thinking about it, he came down to form man out of the dust of the earth. He came to implement. Say not implement. God used his mouth to talk. He used his mouth to talk and say, let us. Us is here. He unified the whole universe. Unified. How am I sure I've been saying this to you? In Genesis 1, verse 27, God created man. In Genesis 2, verse 7, God formed man out of the dust of the earth. So then he created man in his mind, they formed man out of the dust. So if you cannot sit down to create, because you are too busy, you don't have stillness of mind, you don't have a thinking chair, you don't have a thinking corner, you're telling me, kid, Sarah, what God said I will be. Congratulations. Let me tell you the truth. The responsibility to think and plan is your own. You put all your plans, God will order your steps. You agree with me now? Yes or yes? He ordered the steps to the righteous. Righteousness is not an act. Righteousness is a belief system. It's a philosophy. Today is not that. I'll prove to you that all you need to do is to sit down, and so we are too busy. See, I keep saying it repeatedly that business is not productivity. Business is not progress. Let me tell that to your neighbor. Beware of the barrenness of a busy life. So, if you can solve more complex, how do you solve complex problem? By thinking. How do you problem? By using your imagination. It's a workshop of the mind. Infinite. So begin to ask questions. I'm coming up to them. I want to solve problem for the less privileged, for the average class. I want to solve a wealthy. I want to solve life problem solution. If you are not thinking like that, you'll be so worried with little things. If you are thinking about solution, you'll not have problem for little things again in this life. I want money to work for you, right? Say amen. Right? Oh, very important. Consumers run away from problems. Consumers run away from problems. That's why they don't make money now. They're looking for easy peasy life. It doesn't work. Consumers run away from problems. Why creators run towards problems? We like to solve problems. Because once you solve the problem, monetize, package it, more money comes to our pocket. We don't solve problems like you think you want to solve problems. Consumers run away from problems. Creators run towards problems to find solutions. When there's a problem now, we say, how do I solve the problem? How do I bring solution? So consumers run away from problems. Creators run towards problems to find solutions. There are three ways to find solutions to problem. Number one, you can create it. Number two, you can source for it. Number three, you can look for the supply. So that's how it works. You can create it, you can source, you can supply. Three things. Checking out. If you cannot create it, source for it, the solution where? Problem is not a problem without a solution. That is the truth. You're not looking so well, that's why you're not seeing the solution. Problem, when you come problem, there's a solution. You're not thinking deeply, that's why you're not finding solution. That's how it works. So there are three ways to solve problems. Number one, create it. Number two, source for it. Number three, look for the supply. That's how it works. So right on your note, very important. Someone else's problem is the key to your prosperity. Check in now. Someone else's problem is the key to your prosperity. Someone else's problem is the key to your prosperity. Someone else. So you are a solution to that someone. Someone else's problem is the key to your prosperity. If you can create command source or supply a solution, you make money. Someone else's problem is the key to your prosperity. I have a need to build a house. I'll first time look for surveyor, look for architect, look for, and that's going to solve that problem for me. Will I pay them money for their time, their effort, and their intellectual property?
Yes.
I need water now. Like yesterday, I just called the water company. I said, they say, okay, Oga, you need 20 bags. So I say, yes, sir. That's waistline. They said, going to bring it to your office. How much money they call it? I send the money. They solve my water problem for me. Yes or yes?
Yes.
I have light now. I pay the electricity company. They give me light. Yes or yes?
Yes.
Yesterday, I drove to filling station. I have a need for fuel. So I hand over money. They gave me fuel. Yes or yes?
Yes.
So everything is solving a problem for somebody. I want to buy a car. I hand over money to the car dealer. He gave me the car. Yes or yes?
Yes.
I want to buy and I hand over money to the owner. He gave me the land. Yes or yes?
Yes.
So you can see everything is solving problem. You went and hand over money to someone that the shoe you are wearing today, he gave you the shoe. Yes or yes?
Yes.
If you don't give money and you collect it, it's called stealing. They're not stealing.
Stealing.
Because you didn't have value. You didn't come with value. You stole it. You took it. Return it back, my brother. So God ordained that your prosperity will be it will be directly linked to someone else's problem, capacity, and commitment. So what are you going to do? Write it down your note paper. We are creators. We are creators and possess insatiable appetite. We are creators and we possess. We are all creators and we possess insatiable appetite. We are creators and we possess insatiable appetite at limitless capacity. Write it very well. We are creators and we possess insatiable appetite and limitless capacity to create solutions to people's problems. We are all creators. I'll prove to you once more and then we'll round up today's class. Let me check my time. Okay, one more. So we are all creators and we possess insatiable appetite and limitless capacity to create solutions for people. That means the appetite to create is already in you. Because you know why? That is your purpose. That is your purpose on earth. I wish I don't clean this, but fine. There's nothing I can do. I have to clean it. I don't like cleaning my butt when I'm writing. I like to make references to my teachings. But it's fine. I always say that your purpose on earth, in case you don't know, your purpose is to create, not create.
Great.
Is to connect, not connect.
Connect.
Is to contribute, not contribute.
Contribute.
Until you do this, you will not be fulfilled. Until a man sit down to create a solution in a niche in the marketplace and connect to the people and contribute to life, no fulfillment. And you can only create in your mind, turn on mind.
Mind.
And you do that through imagination, turn on imagination.
Imagination.
It's a nation where God wants everybody to live. And in that nation, all the solution to life problem is found in that nation. But many people have not been taught to live in this imagination. And it's called image nation. It's called a picture nation. It's called a picture nation. So God has given us a nation where all the solution to every life problem exists. But most people don't want to spend time to develop that nation. That nation is already given to everybody. That's why the rich is rich and the poor is poor. Because we have been trained how to use our mind. How do? You go sit down, close your eyes, find solutions to problems in your life, begin to write them down. Because in your mind, you are going to mentally arrange your thoughts. I keep saying, imagination, what you do in imagination, what you do is to create. And to create with your mind, it simply means you are doing what they call mental arrangement of thoughts. So when you sit there, you are mentally arrangement of thoughts. You are arranging your thoughts in a sequential order. In a sequential order of events. There must be a series of events that will produce a desired outcome. That produces a desired outcome. Produces a desired outcomes or result. A desired outcomes or result. Desired outcomes and result. So what you are going to do when you sit down is to find a solution. I want to make 1 millionaire. I want to make 2 millionaire as a target. Who do I need to become? You mentally arrange your mind. Sit down. You don't need distraction. All these distractions that won't take your time. Facebook, Instagram, Billboard. Spend 30 minutes, spend 10 minutes of your life. Sit down and say, sit down in your mind. Arrange the thought in your mind. Arrange it. Put a sequential event that will take place. And then, you see, this is how we create solutions to problems. Once your mind can picture, your hand can have it. Whatever your mind cannot picture, your hand cannot have it. And you cannot future in a future you did not picture. So you must see something. And the picture in your mind is so strong because the universe responds to the picture in your mind, not the words of your mouth. And the words of your mouth only confirm the picture of your mind because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speak it. Yes or yes?
Yes.
So until you see yourself like a solution, you will never become one. Until you see yourself like a million, you cannot become one. Or you like a creator, you can never create. Or you say that I can come to the marketplace showing up as a valuable person, you cannot become. That is a thing. Becoming is more important than having. Paul will say, The solution is money you're looking for. Stop looking for money. Start looking for value. Turn on value. I need to take this class to a solution because tomorrow we have something else. I don't know where it's going to stop today. Consumers look for roads that the least resistance, comfort, security. I'm looking for a safe, secure job. I don't want to create something. You want to go and work in a company of a man who creates, and you want to become a buga in somebody's company. Never, never, because you too can create. So you want to create, we'll now buy you wholesale. Tell wholesale. And return is small. So now we do to employees. We buy them, buy their time, buy their energy, buy them. We pay them small because now them cost them. How can you carry pen and pen and write, please, application letter for job employment, wholesale, because I don't know what I'm doing. Pay me small every month. And we buy you wholesale, we pay you small money every month. After 35 years, we retire you. You are nothing to. So instead of you doing that, why not sit down and create idea? Even though you must work, don't work for money. Work for solution. Work for relationship. Work to observe. Work to learn. If working for money, you are cheating on yourself because money does not fulfill what it promises. The emptiness of money cannot make. Don't work for money. Money is a bad master and a loyal servant. Be in charge. Tell me I'm in charge.
I'm in charge.
Someone else's problem is the key to your own prosperity. Check in out whether you like it or not. Everybody have major three parts and not to clean it up, but never know. Know that no one is wishing anyone problems in life, but the reality is that the world we live, our cities we live, community, organization, companies, churches, all of us have needs for of course, have a need to a problem solution because problem is the key to your prosperity. And if you can create a solution, source for a solution, supply the solution as an affiliate, as a retailer, you always make money. So money, if we don't have lack of money, we don't have lack of resources, we lack of resourceful men. Until you are resourceful, you cannot manage resources. Knowledge makes resources useful. Help me tell you, knowledge makes resources useful. If you are going to be rich, you must first and foremost be obsessed by value addition, contributing. You must be, Christ says something, he said that if you must be the great, you must be the servant. So your greatness is measured by the depth of the service you provide in the marketplace. To have access to money in your mind, you must be thinking how to solve problems with other people, meet a need to them, create value or solutions to them. So God doesn't give you money. God never gives you money. God will never give you money. God will never give you ideas. And ideas. Where do you get ideas from? You get ideas from your mind. From your mind. When you are doing imagination, ideas will drop in your mind. But most of you don't sit down to think. You don't sit down to think. Where do you get the ideas from? But you're always thinking about having. When you start thinking about becoming and doing, become and do, ideas will drop in your mind. So ideas. By tomorrow, I'll prove to you I will show you what God gives you. And if you don't understand the way God responds to you, you are too busy to learn. If you think that God never answers your prayer, God always answers your prayer. He gives you, God will not give you tables and chairs from heaven. God will give you a tree and give you the idea to convert that tree to tables and chairs. Yes or yes?
Yes.
Talk to me now. You have been on earth for the past 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Since you were born, come this slide. You don't see tables and chairs come from sky before.
Never.
Then why is he paying for tables and chairs? Since the born come, have you seen naira pounds coming from the sky before? Why are you naive? Why is he praying for naira to come? God, I need money. But 95% of prayer points in church is money related prayer. What is your problem? Can't you see? The universe even tell you in the right writing. You know the things that the reason why people are where they are because the companies of relationships matters a lot. A man said you'll be the same person you are today in the next 5 years, except the books you read and the people you associate with. You know why? Bad communication corrupt good manners. If I can change the quality of your conversations, the quality of your education, I can change the quality of your life. Touch us again, say, I'm more than enough. I wish I could take more, but this is the best we can go today. My time is fast spent, so we have to go to another thing for today. So the online community tomorrow, I'll show you. Okay, on Monday, I'll show you what God responds to. I'll show you what God's to. So a lot of people and they don't understand, and it's overwhelming because whatever you don't understand overwhelms you. Tell your neighbor. Whatever you don't understand overwhelms you. Tell your neighbor, whatever you understand, you can modify. Like the thing, once you don't understand the principles, it overwhelms you. It seems like life is hard. Life is very sweet. Life is good. Life is wonderful. Life is excellent. Life is abundance in life. There's no scarcity anywhere. Scarcity is a mindset. Internal mindset. Online community, don't get involved in a business without a mentor. My professional advice to anyone I meet, you know why? Mentorship is a legal shortcut to success. Mentorship is a learning relationship. And he that stands in the shadow of mentors will see far. See you on Monday. See you at the top. Have a wonderful time. Shalom. And definitely, I know you know I regret being part of the business learning community because Misery loves company, and definitely don't be the company of misery or poor broke people, and wealthy people will love their company too. See you at the top. Have a wonderful time. Thank God it's Friday. Bye bye for now. Shalom. For the rest of us,